Hey, what's happening, guys? Kent and Bam coming at you. Day late and a dollar short. Don't forget that. We're here to save the world. We always say that. We never comes true.
I
I'm
think we're
getting to
safe.
think we're I think we're liars.
No, we're saving it. Slow,
How?
slow and steady.
Slow and steady says the slow and steady clapping the race.
Wins the race. Yes.
Sure, what you say.
Remember,
I'm always wrong. Go
it's a
ahead.
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
I can't do either. Am I a fucking gymnast?
No, I can't either,
Sorry.
dude. I'd probably throw up if I ran more than you know
That's why I
down the
can't,
street.
is that why I can't watch you sprinting on the Olympics? Just want to
Yeah.
puke for no reason?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could sprint.
Well, I had Sprint for a while, but then I just turned over to Verizon when I
Yeah,
moved
that's what
over
I have.
here.
I got Verizon. So good.
Anywho,
How you
we
doing
had a
today, buddy? How you doing?
doing all right, doing all right, doing all right. Um, we had a conversation yesterday about things being closed,
Yes,
and I know on the way home tonight, you had some good news about things possibly reopening. Look at my hair.
I did. I found it on the Instagrams
Mm-hmm.
and came across that AMC
Or
is going to
otherwise known as AMC.
AMC. They're going to be opening up a certain number of theaters,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
and they're going to be, what are they charging, like 15 cents because what is it, the 100-year anniversary? You said.
It's a 100-year anniversary, right. And they're doing one day only pricing for when it opened. So 1920, that sounds about right. Good
That,
math.
that's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. With that being said, I went a little further and I found the closest theater to us, because it's not being offered in every theater, of course.
Right.
Danbury, Connecticut.
Okay.
So
Are you thinking road
August
trip?
20th.
Maybe road trip.
Um, maybe I was looking. It's really gonna depend what movies they have available.
Right.
I'm chomping at the bit for Black Widow.
Uh huh.
I felt like they should have released her movie fucking a long time ago, but
There's
here we are.
going to be a huge push to get for the first one out. Is going to do well, just because no one's been anywhere, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. People will go
Yeah,
see something.
I mean it's better than losing billions. I mean,
Right.
this is where we are now.
It's no Cats. Right. I didn't see that. I think
Nobody saw that.
I saw the Broadway show, I think, once, and it was pretty good, but I don't think I'd see a movie of it.
I'm sorry. If what movie that was coming out that got pushed back did you really want to see?
Man, I'm gonna have to look at. I honestly, I've been away from it for so long. I don't even know what's coming. I don't even know what's supposed to be. You know what? All right, I take that back. I think the Halloween Kills. I want to see. I mean, I'm a horror guy, so, and it's not a Rob Zombie one. It wasn't. I don't even know if you call it a reboot, a rebrand, or whatever it is. But
It's dumb regardless.
it's.
At least Rob Zombie had quality.
I liked his. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I didn't like H2O, and I didn't
Nobody
like some
did.
of the other
It's
ones.
terrible.
But
I used to love horror movies, and Halloween was my favorite thing. And then
yeah,
somewhere along the way, I was like, I'm done.
nah,
It
I
got to the
still.
point where I found it peculiar to root for the villain, and at some point, it became not if somebody was going to die, finding new ways and watching different ways for people to die. And I was just, well, I think I'm done with this.
I know, but I mean, so you can't think about it too much because then you won't enjoy it. They're not. A lot of horror movies are not
I know.
intellectually stimulating. Should I say? And that's not an insult. It's just
No,
you know what you're getting into when you go to these things. And I mean, Halloween's like my favorite movie. Is one of my favorite movies. I have a top three, and they're all horror movies. So it's Jaws, Halloween, and The Shining. So you know,
I mean, 2 out of 3 were the one was the first blockbuster, and dude, they're critically acclaimed movies. You can't take that
right,
away.
right. But
Do you
I see.
think? Do you think The Shining is harder, or do you think it's kind of a splinter of the genre?
Uh,
Suspense,
uh, I would
suspense
call it.
thriller.
I would call it a suspense thriller
Mm-hmm.
more than a horror because I
Or
mean,
Shelley Duvall, huh?
oh yeah, she was messed up from that movie.
She still is.
I know she still is. Actually, I saw her. I don't know who she was in an interview with. Was it Dr. Phil or somebody was trying to get her some help? Somebody was,
It's funny
and
because
she
Dr.
wouldn't take.
Phil's not a real doctor.
I know, but she wouldn't take the medicine, and she wouldn't go to therapy. And
Oh,
uh,
Shelley, come on.
oof,
Be a big girl.
she was good in Popeye. I mean, she was great in The Shining, but they frazzled her, man. I mean, they
Because they really fucking scared her.
well, yeah, well, you do 187 takes of Jack coming up the stairs to kill you, you know
Ugh.
that. I mean,
And
that
he
I
did
love that scene.
a
He,
weird ass. That guy locked it on with that one.
it's
That
tremendous.
scene was nuts.
It's tremendous. Um, but yeah, so back to what I want to see. Halloween Kills. I think there's three. There was one that just came out again with Jamie Lee Curtis, the last one, where she was Laurie Strode again, but she
Oh.
was like a crazy apocalypse prepper, you know.
Oh.
But I mean, it was good. I
Very,
enjoyed it.
very, 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 very current.
I enjoyed it. So there's a second one of that, and then there's going to be a third one, and I think that's the last, so they say, of that trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I love that stuff. I've been in a few horror films or thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. You know, it's a lot. It's weird when you're filming it because you're just like, how is this going to be intense or scary? But it is. So
They they definitely find ways to make it original and new and all that good stuff. So I mean, the creative end of it, there's no shortage of that.
it's
Depending who you
hard.
talk to, I guess.
It's hard to, yeah. I mean, it's hard to get creative nowadays because almost everything's been done, but they still find ways. You know.
Yeah, there's still stuff out there. I think people are lazy, and I think the studios don't want to take a chance. So if something worked, just reboot it. People will go for the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, it's true. What about you? What you said Black Widow, but what do you think? What do you think's going to come out first? I'm not in the Marvel universe, but I'm just
I
the
don't know. It's tough to say because things have already been released on home on demand,
right.
Amazon and all that crap. So it's kind of difficult. And to be honest with you, with all this shit happening, I think maybe it's just me. I haven't been looking too deep for it, but I don't see any trailers coming out. I don't know what's coming out. I mean,
If you can see,
don't
you
know.
can watch trailers on. If you've ever gone to IMDb, there is
Mhm.
a section on trailers, and you can watch trailers for hours. I've done it before. It's very
Okay.
cool. Very cool. So
I love cool things. It's so hot out here.
yeah, man, it's still hot. It's gonna cool off though.
It's hot. So hot. I can't wait because I know it's summer, but fuck.
I already got into a little argument with the wife. I can't wait for summer to be over. No, no. Can we turn the air off? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, open the windows. I'll be in the basement with the fan on. Go ahead. So
God damn it.
she doesn't like AC, but I can't really live without it. So
Who can? Thank you, guy who did stuff like like what you call it? Like you said, I'm on IMDb and I'm
yeah,
looking at these upcoming things, and
yeah.
there is fucking nothing that
You
I
could
can
always scroll over and put my name in there to get a good giggle.
remotely.
No, don't do that.
What is the
Um,
King's Man?
I don't know.
The King's Man. In the early years of the 20th century, the Kingsman Agency is formed to stand against. Oh, this is a prequel.
Is it the
Kingsman. But
with
they call it the King's Man.
with Eggy?
Who we
That
have in
was
here?
that was actually a good movie. That first one where you saw those, right? The last two, the Circle and
Yeah, yep,
Golden
yep.
Circle.
I own them both. I thought they were brilliant.
I love the first one though when they're when they're in the underwater when they're in that room and they just filled it
Hmm.
with water and they had to get out. That was pretty cool.
I mean, Matthew Vaughn knows how to make a good flick, unless no, I think he did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
He did The Kingsman: The Golden Circle, The Kingsman: The Secret Service. He did X-Men: First Class, which is good. He
Is
did
that your
Kick-Ass.
what's your favorite X? I wanted to ask you what's your favorite X-Men movie because I don't remember when I fell off watching them. I haven't
I
seen them
fell off
all.
after two. because
Okay.
there were three. The third one was terrible.
Okay.
My favorite one, probably at the time, which actually, if I think about it, it might be closest to the comic.
Okay.
Would be X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Okay.
You ever see that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Phenomenal.
I guess I would
Phenomenal.
know it. Okay, I'm looking at movies and trailers, and there's trending trailers, most anticipated, most. I'll look at most anticipated here because
I'm gonna.
All right, so I honestly want to see. I do want to see the next James Bond. No Time to Die. I'm a Bond fan.
I'm a Bond fan too,
And
I feel like the Daniel Craig version is closely to the written Bond that we have.
Yeah,
so
he's
far.
he's one of my favorites. I mean, I'm always gonna love Roger Moore just because he was just a weirdo, and
Fucking camp.
you know, yeah.
There's
But
nothing wrong with that.
no, not at all. But I wasn't, and the Pierce Brosnan was okay. I didn't care too much for. I can't even remember the guy's name now. The one before Pierce or after?
No, because Craig was after Pierce.
All right, so before
Roger
him then.
Roger Moore.
No. It was after him. What the? He was only in a couple. I don't even want to look it up, but I can't remember his name.
Hold on.
All right, so while you're
I used to
looking,
know them on.
yeah, while you're looking that up, yeah, Black Widow's coming. That looks good. Okay, I see the King's Man now. They're redoing Candyman, but again, that's
Again?
hard. I don't know if you like that, but
Again?
ooh, SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. You can watch that.
Roger Moore.
I'll know it as soon as you say it.
Keep going.
Jurassic World. Those are
Really? I watched the second one they did in the theater, and let me tell you, the end of that was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think I remember
They're
that.
alive, just like me. I'm gonna let them go in and kill millions and billions of people because they eat meat. You fucking stupid child.
I'm just naming these movies, not saying I'm gonna see them all.
I want to use a word.
Trending trailer.
They're alive, just like me.
Are they?
I can die in a fire.
The Flash.
Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton. Yes, it didn't care for him so much.
No, nobody did.
No.
That's why he only did it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Connery first. David
course.
Niven.
Yeah.
George Lazenby. Roger Moore. Timothy Dalton. Pierce Brosnan. Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Let me. I don't know why this tickles my fancy, and I was always a fan of the James Bond writing team for this particular thing. They always had really neat, like subtitles to their movie, like James Bond and Dr. No or Spectre or
GoldenEye.
The Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace was the only sequel they did to Casino Royale. Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
Name.
Yeah.
And now, No Time to Die. That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
No, you're just gonna let me.
No, definitely.
What is your opinion on it?
On
Anything.
I like it. No,
Cool.
what were we just talking about? I'm sorry, I was scrolling.
The cool names that they've
Yeah.
attached to James Bond projects.
Yeah, dude. I love them all.
The World Is Not Enough. License to Kill.
Yep.
Unless you're a Beastie Boy, then it's License to Ill. And once his face got ill and then he passed away. But
I know. Adam Yauch. Adam Yauch.
Adam Youst. I don't know how. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some good films coming out. Some good films.
I think Boder is chomping at the bit to get involved in this. What do you have to say about that?
Movie talk? I guess we talked about all the ones he hasn't seen or wants to see, so sure, why not?
Talk about anything.
Oh, what about Wonder Woman 1984? I want to see that.
I want to see that. I don't want to go to the movie theater to see it.
No.
See what I'm saying?
I could see it on demand.
The first one, the first Wonder Woman, I think was and I'm totally, you know, partial to Superman. That's why I think Man of Steel is my favorite
Yeah.
revamp of DC universe. But feelings aside,
You like Gal
the
Gadot, and it is Gal Gadot. I know people say
I
Gal Gadot,
I
and I
get it.
still say it.
She's not French,
I know
but
Gal Gadot.
but I think Wonder Woman in terms I've had one problem with a little bit of writing in the film, but overall I think it's the best that DC has put out. If you're not talking about animation, and
You're
I think
like,
the animation blows every
oh yeah,
one of the live action movies away. I'm sorry,
right. Well,
but Gal Gadot, the Wonder Woman movie was probably the best.
it was good, and I mean,
I'm
Chris,
curious what they're gonna do with the cheetah girl
yeah, I don't know.
fucking villain, because it's one of Wonder Woman's main villains in her canon, and I think if I do remember correctly, that she gets her powers from fucking something in the old fucking. I
When
can't remember.
Boder's trying to come in here, we should probably try to maybe watch the trailer. I'll watch it after.
He's like, I don't want to watch things about trucks.
Yeah. So did you? I did hear too. I think I thought I read something about another Star Trek. I don't know if it's
Okay.
trilogy.
They're gonna. Well, what's
I
his
like-
face?
I like Chris
What?
Pine. I do.
I
As
like
Kirk.
Chris Pine, but the other guy's dead. He had a car fell on him.
Well, yeah, that's true.
How do you replace that guy?
You can't. So I don't know. I
What do you
don't
do?
know. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you do.
Do you trust the studio?
I don't think
I
that
don't
they
trust
can
either.
replace him, and I don't
Yeah,
think they will. I don't think they will replace him. I think that they will write him out somehow, because he was such a good character. At least that's what I would do, you know. Yeah. So I'm looking at Chris Pine's IMDb, and there's an untitled Star Trek sequel. So love when they do that.
Do you think after all this, a lot of projects are going to get dropped in terms of safety to not lose money on projects?
No, I don't think so.
Being you're in the business, you don't think so?
No, I really don't.
What makes you so confident?
Just the. So you mean like when everything gets back to normal, then
Well, the
or
the first initial go of this, I don't think they would take chances on garbage. We might get better quality movies. What do you think?
I mean, it's possible.
Or is that a hope that I have?
There's a little truth to that, but I mean, like I said before, I think people are so starved to get out and watch stuff, they're not going to care initially. Maybe later on, then people start to get picky. Like, all right, you know, I don't need to see Sharknado 17. Let's see something good, you know. So, but I think initially it's going to be like, I don't care what's out there. I really don't.
Mm-hmm,
I really.
mm-hmm.
Speaking of, we don't care what's out there.
Hello.
Hi, Boater.
We were
Hi.
talking about a topic that you would have no idea what to speak about.
Oh,
Movies.
all right.
Movies.
I'll just eat popcorn then while you guys talk about movies.
Hey,
Have you changed
that was
your
not planned.
Have you changed your shirt since yesterday?
New T-shirt, I guess.
Yeah, I don't believe you. No, I'm sure you did. So we were
That's
talking
pretty
about.
gross if I didn't.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about Star Trek.
Oh,
Did you see any of those reboots or no?
the newer ones, yes.
Yeah.
Not the. I don't think I saw the last one. Not
You
the last
saw
one.
you saw the first one, right? Where Thor was the guy, the captain that got killed.
Yes.
Okay, so you saw that one, and no one knew who the hell he was. You know,
No.
Chris Hemsworth.
And then I saw that one with Khan. The second one.
God. Yeah.
Was there another? There was another one after
There was
that,
a third
right?
one, yes.
I don't think I never saw.
But that's okay. So we were just talking about they have a new untitled one in the works, and we were thinking, are they gonna replace the guy that got crushed by the car? I don't think so. You know, I don't think they're going to. But he was a good character. He's a great. He was in
the last one. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I did see it the last one, but I don't remember
I
what
don't
it was
know.
about.
But there was a movie that he was in, and what was his name? Anton. Uh, anyway, I don't remember.
I don't know. Which guy are we talking about? Which character?
Chekhov.
Oh, he died recently, and he died in like that
Yeah,
Jeep running him over. Yeah.
correct. Yes,
Mhm.
yes, he did.
Mhm.
Into Darkness, I think, was the last one. Star Trek Into Darkness, or was that the second one? I don't
I think that was the
20
second one.
That's 2013. Kent, you eating fake popcorn, or you still here?
I'm here. I'm listening to somebody chewing. Getting
Oh.
a little nuts.
Listen, he said, "Oh, I'm probably going to do a show," and then 30 minutes later, that's when they get a text as I'm
Okay,
eating
yeah,
popcorn.
all right. His name was Anton Yelchin. He was good. I mean, he's been in a couple of good films.
So I guess I can't eat this now, or should I just mute my mic for
No,
now?
you can. You can eat it. I
I'll just
can't
do
hear you.
this.
Perfect.
I
That's
swear
awesome.
To God, he has no idea anything about etiquette. Fucking Christ.
Eddie Quetty. You got no etiquette.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do YouTube. Hold on.
I forgot that Benedict Cumberbatch was Khan.
Cumberbatch?
Yeah,
Cumber?
Oh,
Is
I
that
thought you said something else.
Cumberbatch.
My mistake.
Cumberbatch? Yeah, it is his
Did-
name. Okay.
And I want to ask Kent this too. How did you feel he did a good job with Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I thought he did. As you know, I was a big fan of Doctor Strange.
Right.
I
I didn't really know that much about the character until I saw the movie, and it was pretty cool. So
It was pretty cool. The Ancient One was kind of fun to watch.
it was a little bit weird though, like with that whole like alternate freaking world where he's all sideways and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they. I mean, I don't think the Doctor Strange movie gets enough credit for what it was. It was a really well written story. I think it was executed very nicely. And and I'm not even talking about the character's journey and then all that other crap, but it was really well done. There's a lot of foreshadowing, a lot of good things that the director did. So I was pretty pleased with it, and it had some moments. The character in the rest of the MCU, which I kind of liked. My favorite, I think my favorite one. I forget where it was, but see, Marvel's got a great way of confusing people trying to figure out which movie a particular scene was in, because
Yeah.
everybody's in all the fucking.
I know
movies.
that is hard.
But there was a scene where Thor is trying to find Loki, and all of a sudden he winds up in Doctor Strange's house,
Yeah.
and then he's getting knocked around because he's teleporting him back and
Oh.
forth, and he gets the beer in his hand. He's like, "What the hell?" And he drinks it, and all of a sudden it fills it back up. He's, all right.
Was that a
I thought
Thor?
that was
That was Ragnarok. That was the
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
That was
Yeah, and they
Ragnarok,
had
yeah.
the scene.
Yeah.
I thought that was probably the funny. And
I think
you
that
know,
was one of the funniest Marvel.
Ragnarok was nothing short but a buddy cop film as superheroes.
Yeah.
Anybody who says it wasn't doesn't know what they're talking about. It was a buddy cop film. That's what it was. It was a Marvel superheroes buddy cop film.
Freaking hilarious, man.
It was.
You know?
It was fucking funny. I liked that little that homage to Beta Ray Bill. That was very nice. Does anybody? Bam's nodding. I assume you know who Beta Ray Bill is.
Coder?
I'll let you do this one, Bam.
Come on. No, I want him to do it.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Come on. Come on, dude.
Cut the suspense.
Come on.
Should I ever come back? I don't know.
Yes.
I'm unsure of what's happening now.
That's okay.
But,
Gonna eat popcorn. That's the best I can do right now.
Oh, he's one of the guys that
Swear to God.
he's just one of those. He's one of the only guys that would be worthy of Thor's hammer.
He actually beat Thor on a number of occasions, and he was so Odin was very impressed with Beta Ray. He embodied him with all the powers of Thor as well.
And he got his own hammer. And
He got his own. The Stormbreaker is
Stormbreaker,
Beta Ray
yes.
Bills. It's
Correct.
actually Beta Ray Bills.
Yeah.
And if you look at Ragnarok, he's on the pillar with all the past champions. You see him on there. That's kind of
Yes.
nice homage. Yeah.
He was of the Corbinite race. He's an alien.
Yes, I was. When I was a kid, I would go with Mutant Donkey. But that was me. I think Boder's family tree is splinters from Mutant Donkey.
Going there.
At least the way he eats popcorn, anyway.
He's
How
not
do you
eating it.
eat- I don't know if I would eat popcorn quietly.
You're not eating it right
Unless-
though. You got to take a handful. You got to,
Yeah,
that's how you
I'm
eat
not
it.
going to do it that
Well,
way.
if you're afraid of losing a finger, you hold it open, palmed, and like that.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Boder's one of those bucket of popcorn with a hole in it at the movie theater.
I don't know why girls don't like me.
Fucking wish I was one of those.
No,
My
Most-
dick is
It's more
burning.
action than I'm getting right now. If that's what's the case.
Too much butter sauce on it. Salt is burning the
I feel
tip.
like, why'd you put feta cheese? Did you put feta cheese on popcorn? That's gross.
No, the feta cheese is already there.
Oh god.
You gotta clean that cheese sleeve once in a while.
Now, come on. Jeez.
What, cheese sleeve is too much for you guys?
Yeah. No.
Fair enough.
Well, I will say we're talking about Cumberbatch before. I did not know that
Here we go.
he was the dragon in like the Hobbit series, like his voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
He
didn't
also
know
played
that.
the voice of Dormammu in Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
interesting. You're not really frozen. You're an annoying dickhead.
I think you might be. No, he's moving.
No, he's,
I know.
he's not frozen.
that bit never gets old. I could never do it though, because
Well,
that was
Cumberbatch has one of those voices you can just fall asleep to. You ever watch Sherlock on the BBC? It's fucking.
No.
That's a good show.
I've not.
It's like
No,
4
he does it,
episodes
but I
per
never saw it.
season, and each episode is like an hour and a half. It's fucking cool. If you like Sherlock, the stories, there's new ones and there's like variations and all sorts of good stuff.
Like the Robert Downey Jr. ones, Sherlock Holmes.
I have not seen it, but heard good things. I know that.
I think there's
Robert
2.
Downey, yeah,
There's two.
Robert Downey really can pull off a British accent.
He did- he did- I would-
Chaplin.
Of the 2, I would definitely recommend the first one. I think you'd like it. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jude Law is Watson.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and it's very good. Very good. So that's going to be your homework for next time.
Did we talk about you watching Always Sunny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. A couple episodes ago.
Have you watched anything?
I haven't watched
since?
any more since. No, I have not. So.
Well, there's your homework.
You
Pick a season.
did.
gotta-
You killed her. Diddle-daddle-doo.
You gotta pick a season.
My wife hates that, by the way. She
What's
was
that?
the Wizard of Oz.
I thought she liked it.
No, she does. She loves it. She just looks at me when I do.
Do it all the
She gi-
time, probably. That's why.
I do. She gives me the look that Kent's wife gave her about the what were we talking about?
I can't tell if you're having a stroke or you're trying to upset me. I don't understand.
She said.
God damn you. Whatever. Shut up, lady.
So just I you put your own little spin on it. So like you did, you killed her. Like she swatted a fly the other day. It was like, you did, you
You
killed her.
shot a fly and you said it like that.
You did, you killed her.
You killed her.
Do and then I go, are you gonna put that in the garbage? Yeah, please, and take it with you. So it's just so stupid, but it's funny.
Tom.
Oh, hey, Daddy, do what you did.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta get down on your knee. You gotta get down on your knee and go,
Oh, hey, Daddy, do what you did.
just fucking
That guy
fear,
that
just
guy
fucking
stole the
slap
movie.
her.
and no one but Kent and I appreciate that guy. He stole the movie.
Not a soul. Not a soul.
You know. So yeah, it's dumb stuff, man.
Were you guys
Good stuff.
afraid of the monkeys in that fucking movie? I know that's like a thing.
When I was a kid, I was.
Yeah, when I
wouldn't
was a
watch
kid,
it,
I was petrified of that.
but it wasn't the monkeys. It was actually the witch that I was afraid of.
Oh,
I
target
wasn't.
audience.
I wasn't. You know
Lady.
why? Because she was the Maxwell House woman. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
you know.
No.
Well, you're not old enough.
How does it make you feel?
Old. Yeah, I was afraid of those monkeys. I didn't like those.
Well, that's kind of an
Monkeys.
irrational fear,
Yeah,
isn't it?
the witch. I was like, as soon as
Yeah.
like the opening credits did, I was like, no, I don't want to watch this because I know. And then I would freak out and cry and then run away because I knew the witch was in it.
Okay, it's
Alright,
good. Good to
neat.
know.
All
I don't know
You're,
that
wel-
it's.
you're welcome.
Thanks, man. I don't know that it would be an irrational
Boatman.
fear. I guess it is because it's TV and it's not real.
I think any fear like that is kind of irrational.
Yeah.
Like people who hate clowns. That's I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah.
I know that's popular, but is that irrational too?
It's
Clowns
is it?
just,
Well, it's like is irrational fear a phobia? Do they go hand in hand?
I guess.
I'm thinking they do. So, yeah. My son was.
I mean, is everything considered a phobia though? I hate Mondays, the third Mondays of every month.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's
Probably,
another
there's probably
Monday
a-
phobia.
There's probably is a phobia. I'm a third Monday a phobia. Wadawa. Whatever.
Just said that.
I didn't hear you. I was talking over you. Look at it. Stop doing that. Anyway, yes, there probably is a. My son was scared of clowns when he was little. I felt
I
bad
just
for him.
never understood why a clown would be a good thing to have at a kid's birthday or even at the fucking circus. I didn't get it.
I don't know.
And
You're-
I'm not
you're-
afraid of clowns. I just like, why you're useless? What is the point of you?
Well, do you remember though the one a couple years ago and all those clowns were killing people? That was kind of crazy. That was right around when It came out, right before the first It came out.
That was
You
happening.
remember that, Boater?
No.
You don't remember that? There was like stories of they were scaring the crap out of people, and I think there was actually a couple of murders. There might have been.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back, but
Niche.
yeah, it's
Okay,
cool.
maybe not irrational.
Well,
What sort of fears do you have that are kind of would be like, really? That
I have
big guy like you?
I have stupid fears. One,
Well, I think all fears are kind of dumb.
all right, I'll give you two.
What about heights? I don't think heights is dumb if you're afraid of heights. Because I'm
Okay.
afraid of heights, I think that would be it.
So
Well,
are you-
you can be. I mean,
you're
that wasn't one of
Does
my
that
two
mean-
that I was.
Does that mean you don't do drugs? I don't get it. What are you saying? You
I
don't
see
get
what you did
high?
there. I see what you did there. So actually, the heights thing, I was kind of a little nervous about heights, and then I worked at a lumberyard during summers when I was home from college, and had to jump between the rail cars. So that kind of cured that because they're probably about 25, 30 feet up.
Do you like heights, Boater?
I said I don't.
Wow.
Moving on. Dan, anything else
So
that you...
so yeah, those.
I already
So
said I didn't like heights.
All right.
Go back to your
we
fucking
heard
popcorn.
You.
I was hoping you would elaborate on it, or maybe an origin story.
Now,
How about that?
I'm gonna
That's
kick you in
good.
those teeth so you can't
So
eat
the-
it anymore.
the two that are weird is whenever I'm driving and someone throws a cigarette out of the car, I'm afraid it's gonna come under my car and blow me up. It's kind of weird.
I think you watch too many movies. I like that though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna happen. But it's just.
I understand, but I've never heard that before.
Oh, really?
When I'm saying I like that,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's
I like
good.
that.
All right, here's another weird one, and I don't know if you guys ever thought this. When you're coming out of the bathroom,
Mhm.
or mostly the bathroom, or
It's gonna be a good one.
are you always when you're reaching for the handle? Are you afraid someone's gonna open the door and break your fingers? Because I am. It's
What?
another weird one.
Well,
You know when
don't
you're-
see-
you know
you
when
don't
you're
see
reaching-
anybody, like on the other
Right.
side.
Well, you can't because the door is solid.
Yeah, so
you
then
know?
they open it or they.
So, like, when you're at work, mostly, when you're coming out of the bathroom, I'm always afraid when I'm reaching for the handle that someone's gonna open the door and fucking smash my fingers.
Or your or your face. Like,
Well, I'm not opening the door like this, Boater. So it's,
yeah, I
you
know,
it's-
but people can open it rather
Voter
like
opens it with his
forcefully,
asshole, hoping.
and then even though you're at a safe distance,
sorry.
you guys have fun. I'm just gonna.
So,
sit here.
but
Shoot
you,
popcorn.
I know it's weird though, isn't it? Though, I mean, but you think about it, like you're reaching for
Ah.
some strange.
I mean, I can't say that's weird or not. I have a weird one.
but those are my two.
I don't
So-
get it.
What's yours? Go ahead.
Broken glass.
Okay.
Don't like it. Fucking hate it.
You afraid you're gonna cut yourself? You just want to
Yes.
cut yourself with it?
No, not wanna. Believe me. But it really. I was always kind of afraid of it. You know, I'm always afraid of getting cut and not being able to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Because when I was little, and I don't want to say irrational, but if you get a little piece in there, it'll never stop bleeding. You have to get that piece out. So I'm always making sure it stops bleeding. It's bleeding.
A little
One time I went
fester
to
and
a-
squirt out with pus.
Yeah, and I went to a bar one time, and some lady bartender popped the top of a twist off. I didn't know. I went to drink it, and she cracked the tip of it,
Is there
and I had a
tip out of
mouthful
it?
of glass.
Oh,
And I fucking ran to the bathroom, spit glass and blood everywhere, fucking losing my mind.
yeah, that's
I said, "Hey, dummy," and I gave it a beer bottle. I'm like,
Hey,
"What the fuck
dummy.
is this?" And she goes, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." She goes, "Here's a free beer." I'm like, "You have to do fucking better than a one free beer, you ditzy bitch." It's a
Yeah, and then
twist
you-
off.
and then,
Don't
uh,
pop it.
And then you kept checking, like after that, you kept checking the beer bottles to make sure it wasn't cut anymore, right?
Have you? I think Boater has noticed. Boater will notice now. Every time I open a beer bottle, I'll always check the tip.
Top.
Always.
you got to
Always.
check the tip no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, it might get, you gotta rub it a little bit, make sure. Boater can attest. I think he's asking, "What are you doing?"
So that would be a phobia, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is it a phobia? But it was reinforced.
Well, and it's not like you avoid it, so maybe it's not a phobia because you're not avoiding drinking bottles, right?
No, it tastes better.
Okay.
But if that thing is broken, I'm fucking gone. Or if I think it's broken, I'll throw it away. I'm like, I got a new one. I can't have this.
What about like when if you've ever been on a really, really tall building, do you have the urge to jump? Do you not want to go to the edge because you?
That's a
Oh.
weird thing.
I know, isn't it? I mean, you
Yeah,
think
it's
I could do that? You know, I mean, I'm just saying this is what goes through your head. It's like why? You know, why do
I don't know,
why do
like-
you do that?
Just want to fly. I don't.
Yeah, I
don't
guess.
get it.
I don't
was
know.
on the roof today at the library. I'm just like really weirded out. I'm like, let's just stand over here. Just trying
Right.
to clean gutters. I'm like,
Yeah.
I never understood that. I don't get that. I thought it was weird, and then somebody said it. Yeah, it's like a thing. I was like,
It is a thing.
Go
No,
on,
it-
tell me more about it. Oh
It
God,
is-
why?
I don't know why. I don't know why things are things.
Now, if Boda was any sort of producer, if you're looking it up.
I'm not a producer, so I'm not looking at anything.
Well, you're not going to be now. You're not looking it up.
Why would I want to be one?
He's too hard producing air.
Well, Boda, the door's over there. Put your,
Hey now.
well,
What about
Boda,
the- I know
door's
what
over
Boda-
there. Put your ass in front of it.
Now you know what Boater's afraid of? Breathing underwater.
Yes.
We established that
Of course.
I was
a few shows
going to
ago.
say independent. I was going to say independence. But who am I?
That's for a different show.
That's the second one.
Oh boy. Yeah, the
What do you
first
mean
one
the
is
second
breathing
one?
underwater. But no, so I did look up the difference between normal fear and a phobia,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a couple of examples.
Okay.
So, and actually,
Producing.
here, feeling anxious when here's the normal fear. Normal fear: feeling anxious when flying through turbulence or taking off during a storm. Okay, that makes sense. Phobia is not going to your best friend's island wedding because you'd have to fly there. That's a phobia. It's all right.
Oh. How about not going to your good friend's wedding because you're afraid of missing work?
I didn't mean to use that example because I didn't see where it might be going.
I didn't see that was going there either. How the hell would I know it was going there? Mic drop.
Wow. I don't know. There are some weird phobias. You know.
You ever hear? Ever watch that show where people had like weird like habits? Like the one
Yeah.
lady with the dead husband, and she used to
It's
eat
like
the ashes.
strange,
Oh
And,
God.
like, she,
strange,
like,
my
ate-
strange addictions or something, right?
Yeah, she ate half the ashes, and then like it's fucking weird.
Oh, there was one chick that was eating like toilet paper and like dryer sheets. What?
God.
Oh,
You don't like
drywall too. She's like snacking on drywall.
That's insanity.
How do you
You
not
know-
die?
There's a weird
Yeah.
pregnant thing where pregnant girls are sometimes compelled to drink bleach. Did you know that?
No.
It's fucking
Did you get rid of all the bleach in your house?
yeah. I gave it to Boda to wash his fucking shirts.
They are white.
Well, they're
They're-
brand new. He said
they
straight
are-
out of the box.
They are crisp. No, they don't have
Mom-
the fold marks.
Mom washes and fucking steams them and fucking irons them and puts them on his front door.
Yeah,
Well,
just let it all
Hangs them
let
on
it all
the
air
door.
out on the podcast. Great. It's fucking
Next to his
brilliant.
shined
Oh,
shoes.
does your mom call you Boater? Bota!
No,
Does she have that kind of accent? I don't even know. I never met
no,
your
she does
mother.
not have an
Hey,
accent.
His mother's a nice lady.
Okay.
Met her once.
Yes,
I know-
She was nice to me.
You
Nice to
think?
you, she will
Yeah, I never met
think.
Your dad's a dick.
Yeah.
her. I've only heard him screaming on the phone.
Him and his hairpiece.
Sometimes
whatever.
when Boater was when Boater was on the Pal Talk at work and Dad was yelling at somebody about something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
his
don't remember.
customer
I don't know
service
what he
skills
yells
were-
about anymore at this point. He just yells.
His
Nah, it's
customer service skills were,
Phenomenal.
you can tell. We're
So what
so glad he retired.
yeah. Do you have stuff though that you were afraid of? Well, actually, let's talk about, since you and I have kids. Boater doesn't, but that's okay. What's your son afraid of, or is he afraid of, like the dark, or
He's afraid of missing out.
okay?
Fucking can't handle it. Got to
Really?
be around. He's either gonna be in entertainment or a used car salesman. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those two.
But he's not shy though. That's good though,
No,
right?
he's not shy. People walking their dog. Hi, my name is Henry. What's your name?
Really?
What's your dog's name? See you later. He's like, oh, hey kid, how's it going?
Oh, get out of here, kid! You bother me.
Well,
That's kind of good though.
Tara K wanted to weigh in on the weird fear action going on.
All right, we're getting instant feedback, Boater.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
She hates clowns, which is fun. All clowns are murderers, she says. Right?
Yeah, she saw the same news show I did. News story.
A totally random fact about anybody here. I'll start off with Tara K. A random fact about her is she can't touch her belly button. She can, but she hates it and can't stand to watch other people do it.
Other
Can't
people
fucking
touch
handle it.
hers or touch theirs.
I would imagine they're wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say they're all
Otherwise, that's not so much a fear, but assault.
Yeah.
like
So.
like physical assault.
Yeah. Yeah,
belly
that's weird.
buttons, huh? I can't wait to meet her. I'm gonna have my finger on my belly button the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Why does my thumb
Like,
smell
hey,
weird?
how's it going? Nice to meet you.
Why does my thumb smell weird? It's been in my belly button.
Yeah, why does it smell like ass? You know?
Have you noticed that your thumb smells the same way your asshole does?
No, the belly
I don't
button.
think I want to.
That's where you.
Ah.
I thought it was funny. Go fuck yourself.
That spun way out of control. All right, so
It's going down.
I don't know. It's funny.
Random fact about you, Goo.
Well, if we're talking about like fears, when I was a kid, like I hated like loud noises, like fire engines, like fire trucks. I would start.
Did you
Well,
run
I was
around?
gonna
cry.
Yep. Every time fire truck come through, just
Oh,
go
no.
like this, and I would
guessed
start
something else.
crying,
That's
like
just-
trains and stuff, and fire. Mostly like fire trucks, like the loud horns and stuff. And now it's funny, like I'll be driving, and then it'll come the opposite way, and I'll have to like close the left ear and not like my window's open because I hate the loud noise.
Why don't you shut your window?
Actually, no, I do. I do. Like, if my window's down, I'll notice I'll like lift it back up and then go back down again.
I don't like being startled. So
Yep, I
Every-
hate scary movies.
Especially
Don't
from
want to
his
watch
nap.
scary movies.
I like scary movies, and I don't. For some reason, like a lot of the jump scares don't bother me so much. But I don't like being startled in real life. Like someone comes up behind you and scare. I don't like it.
Note to self: startle Bam as much as possible.
No. Well, another thing I don't like too. It's some people do, some people don't. I don't like massages. I don't like other people touching me. You know. Is that weird?
You hug too much when you were a kid?
I don't mind hugging people. I don't like massages. You know.
You think that might be an insecurity thing?
Probably. That's probably part of it. But
I've never. No, I never had one.
Never
Yeah.
had
Wait,
one.
my wife has. She likes
does the
them.
chiropractor and physical therapy count?
No, that
That
doesn't
felt
count.
nice.
No, that doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, I've been to a chiropractor. I'm fine with that.
So what's the
But
difference? I mean, the chiropractor will rub your back and put crap on.
yeah,
it.
but
What's the
that's.
difference?
I mean, you're there for one. I guess you're there for a reason too with massage. But I don't know. They're all. I don't know why.
Is it easier to do if you think it's medical? Like I have to do this to
Yeah,
make
probably.
my muscle feel better.
Maybe. But I don't really want one.
Is it
either,
more
so-
like? Is it because of like it's more like an intimate feeling, the massage, as opposed to?
I'm not sure exactly.
Would
It could be because
readjust?
it could be because I'm insecure about my body and the way I look. I don't like want people touching me and then maybe talking about me later. So I don't know. Maybe it's that. But
You know, what you should do. You should just put Meg through massage school. Just have her do it.
she goes to a masseuse. She doesn't want to do that. So she makes me massage her sometimes, like the shoulders, and my tiny thumbs get tired. So I have small thumbs. See, small thumbs. So
I have no context.
that's good. Anyway. Yeah, no. So the startling and the massages, I don't like that. Oh, another thing. I get weirded out when people sing "Happy Birthday" to me. I do.
Yeah.
No matter how it's sung or what version it is, at the very end, I always say, "And you smell like one too." Don't know why.
Really?
Just what it is. Happy birthday to you, and you smell like one too.
Everybody's like, smell like
What the
what?
fuck is the matter with you? You want a list? Go fuck off.
I know.
Eat
It's
your cake
weird,
before I
isn't
smash it.
it? Random.
I'll put the
facts.
cake on the end of my fist. Feed it to you that way.
So, all right. So, since we're on the subject of random facts, I do still have my list.
Oh yes.
So if
Hey
you
now.
remember the other day, what did we talk about?
Yesterday.
No, was it? No, it wasn't. We didn't have a show yesterday, Ken. Um, so
Allegedly.
yeah. So some weird but true facts. Stop it. The medical name for butt crack, intergluteal cleft.
I knew this. I found this out yesterday.
that.
Yes. That was good.
Wait,
So-
hold on. What did you say?
So I did not know that.
You knew it yesterday.
I
You-
think
you-
I remember yesterday.
You were here with us.
Yeah,
yesterday.
well, I don't really remember yesterday because
You
You
have
know.
4 rum and cokes. Life's tough.
That's true. You were
In a
You-
lowball glass.
a bit tipsy.
I was a little bit tipsy. Yeah.
What else we have
When he
here?
gets tipsy, he feels his nipsies.
Here's one for me because I like ketchup. Ketchup was sold in the 1830s as medicine. Nice.
Really?
Yes. I love
You know,
ketchup.
People thought the tomatoes were poisonous at first.
No, I didn't know
I did
that.
not.
It's
Fun fact.
it's cool.
Well, they were kept in glass jars, and there was lead in the jars, and it leaked into.
Ah,
I think it's in the same family of nightshade, and nightshade's poisonous.
nightshade's
as well.
poisonous. Yes, it is.
Or was that potatoes? They thought potatoes was poisonous as well because it was in the nightshade family.
Oh, it could be. Don't know.
Mm.
Another fun fact.
I know a lot about potatoes.
You do. That's a lot of potatoes. Seinfeld reference. Oh my goodness. So, you've all have you at least seen the commercial? I know it's old, but they replay it. How many licks does it take to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop
Tootsie Pop. Yes.
with the owl?
Hilarious. Go on.
It actually takes 142.18 licks. I don't know what 0.18 of a lick is,
0.18.
but yeah, 142 to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop.
But
Who
the owl
actually-
said it was 3.
I feel
so-
like that's a lie.
Who actually counted? Someone had to.
People have time now, man.
Well, that's true. Well, it didn't say
Look at
when they
voter.
figured this out.
Yeah, because that was me.
Busy dating. I know. I'm sorry.
Jeez, that's a weird
So
one.
how's that grinder going, Boater?
Are you on
Fuck
the
yourself.
grinder?
That's how it's going.
You're on the grinder app, are you?
No.
Are you in
It's his favorite dance move.
Greek singles? So
Do they have a website for that? That's perfect.
they have Christian Mingle. Why don't they have Greek
Your
single?
parents would
They do
approve.
have. I think I did see a Greek website one time, but I don't remember what it was called.
I'm surprised your parents aren't pushing that on you.
It's called From Euro to Hero.
That was the best dad joke I've heard all day.
Hey, Boater, he made fun of you because you were Greek. You got it?
Yeah.
but it's
like
all
the
in-
whole fucking show. It's
It's
great.
all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I love Boater. I love the Boater man, Boater boy, whatever you want,
Fucking
whatever your
Boater
name.
boy, yeah, whatever
Your
I am
cucumber
today.
sauce.
Tzatziki says
Cucumber
I can never.
Sauce.
I can never. Why is it tzatziki sauce? There's a T in it.
What is it? Pataki sauce?
TS.
George Pataki.
T.S.
Remember him?
Eliot?
TS's.
T.S. Elliot.
What are you doing?
T.Z. like the T. That's T.S. T.C. Fly. T.S.E. T.S.E. How do you spell that? I don't know.
For the power
What
of
you
two.
do is you make a fist and you hit the keyboard.
Ah.
So you spell it.
Another fun fact: there's enough sperm in one single man to impregnate every woman on Earth.
Well, I think I'm going to try that out.
Okay. Human birth control pills work on gorillas.
Well,
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Ew,
is it gorilla or gorilla?
gorilla.
Oh, he stumbled on a gross fact.
Go.
Yeah, here's one for you if you like Apple products.
Oh,
Steve Jobs relieved stress by soaking his feet in Apple's company toilets. Ew, that's weird.
huh.
That's just weird.
I
if
wonder
that's
why he
true.
died.
I don't know. These haven't been authenticated, but why would you lie about that? You know?
Oh,
There's a town in Canada called Dildo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you know the one in Pennsylvania. There's one called Intercourse, right? Intercourse,
Mhm.
Pennsylvania.
is there?
Yes,
And there's one called my anus. You know, there's a
the River in Connecticut.
whole river in my anus.
Yeah, the River.
You know, there's a sewage plant in my anus.
Yes.
I've got a telephone pole in my anus.
Okay. That's your problem.
I've seen a few dogs there too. I don't want to get crazy.
I bet you Kent knows this fact because it's about England, and he does know all of England. All swans in England belong to the Queen.
Mm-hmm. So do whales.
All the swans in Wales, or all the whales?
No, all the whales. Period. If a whale is considered the queen's property or the monarch's property.
How's that work?
They were valued. They were used during the whaling times, and money goes to the crown. That's it. There's more detail to that. I just can't remember for the life of me.
Be cool though. Man,
He's
it's
got a
pretty.
new book. It's
pretty
called
weird.
100 Objects: The History of the Tudor History of Tudors and the 100 Objects. It's really fun. Really nice stuff.
All right. Cool.
Any more cool things over there?
There's a lot of cool stuff. Got a couple of toilet facts. I don't know, since we were going to the Apple guy, Steve Jobs, but approximately 40,000 Americans are injured by toilets each year.
Probably
I guess-
drunk people.
I don't know how they're injured by it, though. I mean, unless they fall on it,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They like throw up in the toilet and they bang their head on it or something. Because
Are
Oh,
you
there's shit
applying your own experiences?
no, I have thrown up into toilets while drunk, but I've never hit my
I
head
think
on
I
one.
think everyone's done that.
You ever
but-
throw up in the reservoir?
Oh, I want to hear
Oh.
this story.
Well, you did an upper decker with puke.
You can do with anything, surprisingly enough.
Why was the cover off? That's what I want to know.
That's
You couldn't get the
well-
seat up.
You lose your. Well, this might be a good idea.
Blah.
Feel sorry for the next person who has to flush that thing.
But for all the musicians out there,
Oh,
Most
look,
toy-
it's hamburger.
most toilets flush in E flat.
Hamburger. Ew.
That's nasty.
It's old hamburger, but it smells like pasta sauce.
Ugh.
Odd.
All right, that's one thing I have a real fear of. People throwing up in front of me. No, people throwing up in front of
Throwing
me.
up.
Just
Why?
I don't. And when the smell hits you, you just throw up.
Yeah,
On your own.
the smell of poop, dog poop, especially for me. I don't know, for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, man. Just-
Boner, can you watch my dog, Boner?
No.
Hey,
No.
Boner, do you have
No.
any shat yourself stories?
Yes, I do actually.
I think we all have one of those.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I've
I've got
Boner.
a couple.
Let's hear it.
I've got a couple.
I think I was at a Tool concert
Never
in
voted.
Jersey.
Fives
this?
and tens of people will be listening to this. Go
Well,
ahead.
since you brought up the topic, and I said I did.
So what was this
Oh.
yesterday?
It was not yesterday. Fading away. Go on. Tell the story. This is gonna be great.
Yes, go on.
Well, I made it the first time. Well, we were in the parking lot at a Tool show in Jersey,
I made it in the back seat.
and we were online to get in, and I was really trying to hold it in as best as possible.
Oh boy.
And I told my friend Alex, by the way, I can't know who I'm talking about. I told him I'm not gonna make it.
Let me
So-
borrow your shorts.
I ran to a porta potty because hey, it was gonna.
Was it a
Luckily-
shocker that it came
Luckily,
on
I
so
found a
quickly?
clean one. Found a clean one. Nothing.
You were picky.
I just picked one and I got lucky. I wasn't picky. I didn't like
Yes.
open doors. I opened one,
That's
saw
what
that it was
sounded
not
like.
dirty,
I didn't know.
Anyway, keep going.
and
keep
it
going.
went. And I made it. I made it then. All right. I made-
Yay!
Oh, I thought you. I thought,
No,
I thought
well,
you were telling-
no.
Okay.
Boy made a duty.
I made it
Part
at that
two.
time.
Get it?
Part 2. We go
Part
into
number
the
two.
concert. We go into the concert.
hmm
I feel a fart coming on.
What concert?
Never trust a fart.
Tool concert, I think it was.
Tool?
Yeah.
It's irony, huh?
Yeah, Tool.
You going to a Tool concert?
And well, it wasn't bad, but it happened because I thought it was a fart, and it
Oh
wasn't.
man, so you had to go through the whole concert with poopy pants? Oh.
Had to go to went to the bathroom again, threw my
Left-
underwear in the
Left-
garbage,
Yeah, left your underwear in there, didn't you? Yeah.
in the garbage, and then the rest of the show I had no.
He was commando. Yeah, nice.
And I told my friend, my buddy next to me, that I just crap myself.
Awesome.
There you go. There's my crap in my pants story.
That's
Very
a good one.
nice.
Good one.
I told one last week, and I guess I'll tell another one.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah, I told you one.
Was I here?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
you threw up in the back of your mouth.
I did?
Remember the old abandoned house?
Yes. Yes. With your car. A bag of shit. That's not
oh,
shitting
yeah.
yourself,
Okay,
though.
I'll listen
That's,
to it. Yeah,
that's not shitting
gross.
yourself. That's actually being creative and not shitting
Okay,
yourself.
well, I'm going to tell you a story where I shit myself.
Okay.
Strap in.
Okay.
You know,
Let's
we're going to get
strap
the
in
ladies
the
with these
couch.
stories.
You betcha.
I'm working with my buddy, HVAC, and we were going to a new install. The house was just a frame. We had a different company there doing the actual carpentry work that we were doing. It was like February. It was really fucking cold. So cold that the shit in the porta potty would like go on top of itself and make shit mountain.
Ah,
Very, very disgusting, but always entertaining to watch.
right.
So I'm driving in first thing in the morning, and we're in a utility van, windows all around, and we pull up. I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, Joe, let's back this thing in there. And I just like, oh, all right, well, let me just back this thing in. And people are trying to tell me where I'm going here. And all right, cool, hold on, let me fart. And they go, I'm like, as I'm backing up. So I just shit myself. And then now I got to figure out where the fuck I am. And I'm like, oh crap! And I see I'm trying to go where I'm being told, and I'm like, I got my ass off the seat, so I'm not in it. I'm like,
Oh.
fuck. And my buddy's like, all right, come on, let's go. I'm like, I gotta find something in the back. Go ahead, go out without me. All right.
Oh, no.
Everybody can see me, and I'm just in there, and I'm like, I gotta do something. I can't do this. It's freezing. So what I do is we had some cardboard boxes in the van. So I put the cardboard boxes in front of all the windows, and I locked the doors. And I took my underwear off, and then a nice little rosebud in there. And I went commando for the rest of the day. And I know they have like a job site. They had a big dumpster, so I threw the underwear in the fucking dumpster.
Oh wow.
Hilarious.
That's
And
funny.
if you tune in next week, I'll have another one next week.
Jeez. Yeah, I can't remember that. I do remember one time.
Moral of the story, I think everybody can agree. You just said it. Never trust a fart.
Right, you never do. You know, when I had my experience, I think it was 1999 actually, and
Were you partying like?
no, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was like, oh, he's gonna say it.
Yeah,
He's gonna say it.
I know. And I wasn't feeling well. I was sick. I don't know if I had the flu or whatever, but we were living in a van down by the
By
no.
the river.
So I was on a futon, just sitting there watching TV, and I was like, I don't, and I think I coughed or sneezed. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
yeah. And so I get up and I freaking penguin walk to the bathroom, and there's a little fucking mark on the futon.
Oh.
So it got all the way through. So yeah, so we had to throw that out. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
I saw a recent video of like a security cam footage of some guy like at a jewelry store.
Was it
and
like
he-
ridiculousness?
No, like and
Oh.
no, it was actually the Segura and his wife, the podcast. I saw it like a few months ago, and they play like old clips from like
Yeah.
TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was one with the
Promote other
guy.
shows.
What?
Promote other shows.
Whatever.
They're funny.
What? They're funny.
Boater, thank you for that lovely story.
Well, I can't keep telling a story if I get interrupted by you. So
What?
you keep
ahead.
interrupting me.
No, go ahead.
Well,
Seriously,
basically what
just
we were
go,
talking
just get
about.
Get it out of your system.
I forgot what we were talking about. What
Nah,
happened?
well, no,
Boater,
it
go ahead.
was
Go
just a
ahead. Just
guy
go ahead, Boater.
that was casually.
No, I don't want to be that guy. It's all you now.
in
Go
a
for
jewelry
it.
store.
I'm serious. I
And
didn't
he
mean
shat
it.
himself, and
I
it came down
apologize.
his pants,
Did
Oh,
he
And it
he
was
shit
all-
diamonds?
and it was all over the ground. He was playing it off casually, like nothing happened, and
Did
he
he fall
walked
in it?
away. No, he just walked away.
Oh, all right.
As any self-respecting man would have. What's that smell? I gotta
Didn't
go.
say anything, didn't do anything. He just like stood
Alright.
there. And,
Well, I think that's a good time to cut this fucking train wreck off.
yes,
I think so.
I think so.
Well, as usual, like, comment. I suggest everybody comment if they can.
We will
Even if you're
read them.
making fun of Boater, I want to
We-
laugh, so do
we-
that.
We do read
Make
all
fun
the
of me,
comments.
I'll allow it.
I read the comments. Everybody reads the comments. We reply. Like, smash that bell or whatever the fuck it is. What is it?
And the like
It's,
button,
yeah, it's the
the
notification button.
notification button.
Yeah.
Click it so you know
Because-
when we do a new show.
If you're ever feeling good and you don't want to feel good anymore, just wait for that alert and we'll help you out. I am
Yes.
Kent, he is Bam, and that's Boatman.
That's me.
We've done our best today and we don't care what you think. All right? See you next time.
See ya.
Oh, boy.